Austin here from Fit, and I'm fired up like always because we have such a great video today, and this is on a very hot topic. As you probably hear, how can I still drink alcohol and get fit? Or how can I still drink alcohol and stay lean? And I'm here to tell you today that it is still possible to do so. As you see, I got a couple of things right here, a couple different drinks, and as you see, I probably don't drink that much because I have a terrible selection. We got like rum, bourbon. First of all, I have no idea why the hell I have champagne, and then we have like some craft beer called Delirium. Crazy stuff. Totally wide variety of stuff. But anyway, this is the whole point today, guys, is that I want to teach you how you can still drink, still go out and socialize, still have fun, go out and hang out with your friends and not feel guilty about having a drink, and you can still see results and get lean at the same time. So first and foremost, whenever you're trying to figure out, how much you need in order to lose body fat or gain muscle, you have to figure out through one equation. Whenever you're trying to figure out, what should I do? And if your goals are to lose body fat, you want to take your body weight and multiply it by 12. So we're going to talk about today, I'm sure with wanting to get lean, you want to lose body fat, right? So you're going to take your body weight and multiply it by 12. So simply, let's say you weigh 200 pounds, right? You weigh 200 pounds and you want to lose about 1 pound, 2 pounds, we'll say a fat a week, or you just want to stay lean. So I would take 200 times 12. So you weigh 200 times 12, and simply you would have 2,400 calories then. So that's how many calories you must eat on a daily basis in order to lose about 1 pound, 2 pounds of fat per week. So now that you have your caloric amount of, that's how much, your caloric expenditure for that day, that's how much you need to eat. You have that number now. Now what you need to do is determine through the 80-20 rule, okay, 80% of my foods need to be clean, 80% of my diet needs to be wholesome, healthy foods. Now the other 20% can be the flexible, the fun stuff, the not so wholesome foods, and we'll say in this case alcohol. So about 20 to 10% of that daily, of your diet, that daily consumption of calories can be, I don't want to say alcohol, but you can fit it into there is what I'm trying to say. So alcohol is empty calories, but you can still get lean as long as you're in a caloric deficit. So what I mean is, as long as you are not consuming more calories than you are burning, then you will lose body fat. You will remain lean. So the 20% of 2,400 is roughly anywhere from 240 to about 500 calories, so about 480. So that means you can probably drink anywhere from 2 to 4 drinks per that day, or every other day, however it be, and still be all right. So that's the truth. Is this is what I did for one of my cuts. I still drank like every other day. I had a couple drinks. I wasn't getting drunk, but it was more of a simply getting enjoying going out, having friends, maybe just enjoying a little buzz here and there, but being, in a way where I was in a social environment, I was able to loosen up a little bit and still remain lean at the same time, still see results, while doing so. So I want to teach you right now, that was the how, and I want to teach you the what. So simply, now that you take your body weight, multiply it by 12, and that's the number you want to eat per day. Now 20 to 10% of those calories can be, the alcohol. So we'll say 2 to 4 drinks. 4 tops, closer to 3. But hey, you're still gonna have a fun time, right? So we're gonna start off first with the clear alcohol. So the clear stuff is, we're gonna go down to like calories, really. What is the best type of alcohol you can have? Because there are different alcohols that contain higher amounts of calories. So we're gonna start off first with, obviously, the clear stuff and the liquor. So vodka being one, is actually the best type of alcohol you can have when you're trying to lose weight. One being is that the clear stuff, for some reason, it metabolizes a lot better. Your hangover, I don't want to say because we're drinking little, but you're not gonna have a hangover, obviously. But clear stuff is processed a lot better by the liver. The other thing is that the clear stuff is lower in calories, obviously. So vodka is your number one choice. If you ever want to go out, have a good drink, vodka, seltzer water, you could do a club soda, something in that nature, something that's clear liquid along with it, and maybe add like a lime in there. Unfortunately, I don't have any vodka. It shows you how much I drink. So I have rum, and rum is probably the next one that's the best thing you can have. Now this is clear rum I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the brown stuff. I'm talking about the clear stuff. So the next thing you can have, Bacardi, I mean, it's somewhat, I guess, good, right? Puerto Rican rum, but good stuff. I mean, it's, again, you can mix it with, you know, whatever you desire that's low in calories. I would say that's a good mixed drink you could do. Anywhere from like 90 to 100 calories are those things. The next one up is your brown liquor. So you got like, you know, your darker liquors. You got, you know, whiskey, bourbon. Oh, I forgot gin for the clear stuff too. But whiskey, bourbon, any of that stuff. You know, I have Bullet right here. This is bourbon. This is probably the second best, or it is the second best option you can do for brown liquors or, you know, darker liquors. Now, keep in mind, these are a little bit higher in calories, not much. They're a little bit over the 100 calories per a shot, so per an ounce and a half. But that is pretty much classifying your liquor. So you have your clear stuff, your gin, your vodka. You have your rum coming after those two. The clear rum, remember the clear rum, and then you have your darker rums, and then you have like your bourbon, your scotch, your whiskey. That type of stuff is going to classify as the second best, you know, liquor you can have. Next, transitioning on, the best thing you can have is you can have starting with white first, it's going to be a white wine. So a white wine is better. It's a better option. Next is going to go on to, you know, red wines. Your darker wines are going to be a little higher again in calories. And then actually it kind of flip-flops a little bit. You have like what I have here, champagne, and then you have dessert wine. Those are technically a little bit higher in calories because of the sugar content in them, so they're a little bit sweeter, so they're gonna be a little bit higher in calories. So those are anywhere from 100 to 130 calories per a 5-ounce glass, they say, for wine. So as you can tell, again, I don't drink that much. I got, like, for some reason, champagne. I have no idea why. The last one we're gonna go into is the lightest beer. I don't have it, but Sam Adams are like one of those like really like what is like the Michelob, I think Ultra, like 50 or something really low in calories, like 80 calories per beer, 12-ounce beer. That's your best option for light beers, but those all, I mean, depends on your preference. I'm not a big, you know, drinker with light beer. I like the craft stuff. So unfortunately for you craft guys, you know, with the light beer, that's your best option. But the craft stuff, that is going to be more on the higher end. So craft beer is probably the highest amount of calories of any alcohol you could have, just because one, it's high in calorie or in carbohydrates. It's high in carbohydrates because of what it's processed from or what it's made from, and secondly, it's really high in alcohol content as well. Craft beer is typically anywhere from like 6 up into like, I think some of them are even like 12+%, so it's pretty high. So I mean, that's really the breakdown, guys. The best option I'll obviously go with, and I should have started with it first, but is your light beer. Then it comes your clear alcohols, then your dark alcohols, or the spirits. Then you go into your wines, you go into your dessert wine, you have the champagne, and then you go into your other types of beers, like the craft beers. And then like what I have here, I have Delirium, some crazy craft beer. It's probably like 9%, 8.5%. Then you have that next. So that is the trick though, guys, is the biggest takeaway you can take from this video is be strategic and be smart with your options. That's what I have to say. So 2 steps. 1, figure out your calories first. 2, figure out 10 to 20% of those calories. That's your drinking window. And thirdly, be smart with your options. I recommend a lighter beer or a clear mixed drink with rum, vodka, or gin. And that's it. But hey, if you like your other drinks, just be mindful to stay within that window. So if you guys like this video, I know it was a little bit longer than usual, please comment on it, please like it, please share it off with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more weekly videos. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.